Hello and welcome to Voices and Votes every day during China's political season and only here on CCTV News. Today we talk about law and justice. Chinese law as it stands did not include the protection of human rights. It focuses more on cracking down on crimes and criminals. In the past, the lack of precision on the law sometimes led to controversial detainments. But hopefully this will soon be something of the past. A draft amendment to the criminal procedure law is being reviewed by the country's lawmakers and should be approved at the end of the NPC annual plenary session. Well, it includes an entire section on the respect and protection of human rights. This is no small change. These amendments apply to the entire criminal law and change the distribution of power between the police force and the judicial system. To understand how this amendment will contribute to greater civil rights and supervision of the judicial power, we are joined in the first half of our program by He Jiahong, a law professor from Renmin University, and also Lu Kalu, a partner from Capital Associates law firm. While the National People's Congress is in session and discussing the draft amendment to the criminal procedure law, our reporter Feng Jinchao has been following these developments and is standing by outside the Great Hall of the People for more reporting on that. Well, good evening, Jinchao.
Good evening, Tom.
There are a lot of changes to the criminal procedure law this time around. What are they, and what is the most important part of it?
Well, I think the amendment to the criminal procedure law is one of the key issues for this session of the NPC. I go as far as saying it is the most important one. Following the spirit of protecting human rights, this amendment aims to limit the power of judicial branch that had very vague boundaries in the past. This amendment aims to limit this power, and from now on, any evidence collected illegally will no longer be admitted in courts, and self-incrimination is forbidden, and a greater importance was given to the role and voices of the defense lawyers. And finally, the most significant one in my eyes is that it strictly regulates the conditions in which suspects could be held without their families being notified.
China's criminal procedure law was made in 1979 and it was amended in 1996. After 16 years, the times require more changes.
通过实践来讲，